loves, welcome back to my channel, Infinitely Guided Tarot. I'm CJ. I hope all is well with you, Taurus. Wishing you love, light, and blessings to you and your families. I want to say thank you so much for your continued love, for your continued support. New subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't know. Today is the Virgo moon, full moon in Virgo, right? And when I was honing in on your energy, Taurus, I felt scattered, to be honest. I felt anxious. I felt, like I paused 1 minute, ready to go next minute, and then it's just like all over the place, right? Anxious, scattered energy is what I felt. Now, what I saw was someone digging with a shovel, right? With a shovel, digging in dirt. It was almost like digging up something, okay? I don't know what that something is. All I saw was dirt and a shovel, okay? Next, what I saw was the sun coming up over the distant horizon, okay? Yeah, that's what I saw. Now, the digging, for me, it made me feel like someone was either digging up information, digging up something from the past, right? Something that's already been buried and gone. Digging up, right? Digging up the past, digging for information, digging up information on you, or you digging up information for somebody, or to, for somebody, or to use against someone. So we'll get into that. We'll see if spirit reveals what that's about. But the sun rising in the horizon made me feel good. It made me feel hopeful. It made me feel like there are brighter days ahead, and quicker than what we think, okay? Because the sun rises and sets swiftly, right? And I feel like that is going to be a relief. Because again, it was like I was so anxious. I was so involved, right? Ready to do and move and shake and bake, but then it's like I couldn't, because I would feel either stuck or distracted, something else coming up, right? So anyway, this is a love message intended for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, cross watcher, you're welcomed here. And this is a message for anyone who has been intuitively guided to see the message, okay? As we know, tarot is fluid. So it's energy, right? So it can speak to your past, your present, or your future. It can also be experiences you're experiencing directly, or someone who is energetically connected to you. Roles can be reversed throughout the message, okay? So only, take what resonates, leave everything else behind, okay? Don't carry anything that doesn't belong to you. Additionally, I don't really call out all of the zodiacs, because it's more about the message than the sign, and we tend to get stuck on things like that, right? I'm also decided to do something different this time. It's going to be you versus the other person. So your energy will be at the top, and the person connected to you will be at the bottom, okay? But of course, you can flip-flop the roles as you so choose, okay? Hold on, there's the siren again. Okay, Taurus, so I'm back. Yeah, so let's get right on into it. By the way, when I first started doing your reading, those sirens came again, and the video cut off. I pressed stop instead of pause. But anyway, from the Wisdom of Oracle deck, what you received was time for a nap. Okay, time for a nap. So this card, it speaks of taking a pause. Okay, it speaks of taking a pause and just resting, nurturing yourself, letting things play out without inserting yourself, basically taking a back seat and observing, right? For those of you who are in a connection, it's like not pushing anything in the relationship like to the next level, what we're going to do, planning this, planning that. Like, just take a breather and wait for a little while, and then The relationship will rejuvenate is what I want to say. For those of you who are single, it's more about just nurturing yourself, having fun, and just indulging yourself with you. Self-love, right? Self-nurturing is what I want to say. This is a 24 breaking down to a 6. Now, the angel number 6, it actually relates to problem solving. It also relates to, a need for stability in all aspects of your life, right? And I said that I felt like anxious. I still do, right? I feel like that stop and go energy, okay? The angel number brings a message from spirit to keep a balance between your material goals, your aspirations, and your spiritual and inner self. Nurture yourself at this time, okay? Respect yourself and others by taking responsibility of your own life, and be honest and fair in all of your dealings. Be grateful for what you have already, okay? We all want more. We all have goals. We all want, to feel like we're not stagnant and things like that, and that's understandable. But having an attitude of gratitude encourages further positive abundance in your life, okay? So this is a time to kind of like just be still, is what I'm getting from spirit. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here in New York, but there's some activity outside, and I don't want to have to scream over the sirens. But anyway, yes, it is a time to, be loving, caring, and nurturing of yourself. Of course, be nurturing to others, like that's only humane, right? And you are a kind and nurturing person of others, but it's time for you to put a lot of that energy into self, is what I'm getting. Holy Spirit, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, higher self, please come forth and guide me through the message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people for March 2020. This is a love message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and anyone who has been guided to see this video, Holy Spirit, this message from you. I can't do it without you. I love you and thank you so much for always guiding me. This is messages of love, truth, and guidance for my Taurus people. Messages of love, truth, and guidance for my Taurians. Messages of love, truth, and guidance. Why did I want to say love, truth, and light? That's interesting, especially since I saw the sun over the horizon for you guys. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for your love. Messages for love, truth, and guidance for my Taurus March 2020 love message. What is the underlining energy, Holy Spirit? What is the underlining energy, Holy Spirit? What is the underlining energy for my Taurians? You know what, in this card, you see the moon? The moon is the mother, right? And you see this itty bitty fox? The moon is the mother. And there's a little fox there. The clever one, right? I just noticed that. That's interesting. The card that fell out for you is Leo, the strength card. It seems appropriate. Look at how bright this card is. I love the coloring of the images on these cards. I love it. But Taurus, I feel like, of course, this is Leo, right? But look at the lion looking at the woman. Taming the beast within. It's like you want to pounce, you want to move, you want to shake and bake. You might even want to do something a little bit clever, okay? Something like, because look at his face. It's like, right? But this is spirit asking you to tame the beast within. It might be difficult to just, push down the energy, right? You're a Taurus, so, it's Pentacles. It's like that grounded, practical energy. And at this time, you might feel a little bit out of your element. It's like you want to do, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Holy Spirit, Please provide messages of love, truth, and guidance. Please provide messages of love, truth, and guidance. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Yowza. Holy Spirit, please provide messages of love, truth, and guidance. Why does the Four of Wands say freedom? I never saw that on the Four of Wands. I just noticed that. Messages of love, truth, and guidance for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, people, Holy Spirit. What's the message for Taurus in March 2020, Holy Spirit? This is a message of love. This is a message of love for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, and anyone else who has been guided to watch this video. What is the message for Taurus? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. What do you need Taurus to know, Holy Spirit? What's the message for Taurus? So we have the King of Pentacles. Taurus energy, you're right here. Boom. Okay? This is generosity. That is definitely you. You like to help others. You're grounded. You're practical. You come up with good, solutions. You're a problem solver. You're a hard worker. You're nurturing. You're kind. And you give out that energy of, grounded practicality. And if this isn't you, this is someone, because this could also be Capricorn or Virgo, right? But I don't, like I said in the beginning, I don't really get into signs, okay? But whoever this is, they're generous. And it looks like they want to make an offer, give an offer of something solid. They have a generous heart. We have the Ten of Wands, which is burdens. We have the Nine of Cups, which is blessings. This is wish fulfillment. The Ten of Wands are burdens that we opt to carry, right? Because it's wands, it's action. It's outside of ourselves. It's external. It's not internal. So we can let these go at any time. It's fiery energy. Then we have the Six of Wands, recognition and victory here. Then we have the Six of Swords, resolution. So, actually the Six of Wands goes up here on the top, and the Six of Swords goes under the King of Pentacles. And I feel like that is absolutely right, okay? Because my spirit guides are telling me to do that. I'm going to get some more cards before I open my big mouth. But I do feel like the, the Taurus energy, they're always looking to solve problems and help others out. And with this being called resolution, it seems like, the King of Pentacles is the footstool to this resolutions here. And we have strength again. Leo energy, the Angel of Courage. And then the Two of Cups came out under the Nine of Cups, the blessings, the wish fulfillment. One more card, Holy Spirit. One more card for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people. What do you need them to know, Holy Spirit? What do you want them to know? Messages of love, truth, and guidance for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit. Ooh, they wanted you to have two cards. They came out together. I'm going to put them together. The first one, the Ten of Cups. You have a lot of cups here, guys. A lot of cups here. There's love here. And with the Ten of Cups is the Knight of Wands. Action. Okay, so I always say this is you and this is the other person, but you can flip-flop it how you choose, okay? So I have on the top, there's the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles has a generous heart, is practical, is a great provider, pays the bills on time, has abundance in their finances. They're not, they know how to save. They're very practical, okay? And down to earth, okay? Then we have this Ten of Wands. It's like doing so much, right? Doing so much with passion, gladly holding on to these wands, one after another, after another, after another, until they become burdensome. And it's the 10. You have to let them, you have to let them fall, okay? Because it becomes too much. And I feel like that's what's going on. It's like doing so much, right? But then we have the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. It's blessings. It's abundance. It's almost total wish, emotional fulfillment, right? Because it's one more cup to be totally emotionally fulfilled. Like you have everything you want, okay? But this is very close to it, okay? And the 10 of Cups is on the table here, okay? Then we have the 6 of Wands, which is recognition in this card. This is victory, okay? But as recognition, this is standing out in a crowd, someone recognizing you for your hard work and your dedication and your passion, someone recognizing you out of everyone else. Then we have this other energy here. It's the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords in the traditional tarot speaks of a necessity to move away from choppy water. It speaks of moving towards the sunset. Not the sunset, the sun. I said the sunset. Moving towards the sun. Moving out of choppy water to somewhere better, right? That's that sun on the horizon. This is a necessary move, though, right? It's necessary to move forward. In this oracle card, though, it speaks of resolution. So it was moving towards resolution here. With the swords, it speaks of mental, right? It's our thoughts. So thinking of a resolution is what I want to say for this. Thinking of a resolve, finding a solution. And with the strength, this is the angel of courage. In the traditional tarot, it speaks of taming the beast within, pushing down what you really want to do, holding yourself back, spirit asking you to do that. But, let's go back, because for me as a reader, strength is always spirit stepping in, providing us with what we already have inside of us. It's either courage, it's the inner strength, it's that inner knowing, right? It's that passion, right? That roar, that passion within us. We already have it within us, but spirit comes to remind us of that. That's what it means for me. But it's also, spirit coming and saying, yeah, whoa, relax for a minute, okay? Yeah, I know that you have it within you. You know that you can pounce at any moment. You know you can go after what you want. You know you can say what it is you need to say, but hold it down for a moment. So it can go either way, right? And then we have the 2 of Cups, which is love, partnership, 2 people, right? It's soulmate energy. It's soulmate energy. It's also balanced for me, but on this card, there's an imbalance, right? Because one is up and one is down, but it's still partnership. It's 2 people. It's soulmate energy, twin flame, divine partnership, whatever level you want to speak of it on. And it's a footstool for the blessings, okay? So this is truly a blessed partnership here. There's a whole lot of love here. 9 and the 2, that's 11. That's a master number, right? It's balanced. Look, 11 breaks down to a 2. 2 in numerology, it's balanced. Like I said, it's balanced. And the oracle asked you to stay balanced, right? Okay. Now, the 10 of Wands is a footstool to the angel of courage. The strength card, the inner knowing, that inner strength and taming the beast. And the angel of courage is like somebody has the 10 of Wands, so much to carry, but they're passionate about it, and their inner strength is like, I'm able to, because I have that inner strength, and this is what's going to give the resolve, right? This is somebody coming up with a resolution and going through this. Here is how I'm feeling. Although we're talking about 2 different people, but we have this balance, so maybe both of you trying to do this. All right? And then someone is being recognized with victory in this. And then there's, the 10 of Cups home, it says on this card, with the Knight of Pentacles, action being taken at home. This is really interesting. I just read the overall energy, but let's clarify and break these two different, because this is supposed to be two different people here. Okay? Let's break it down. Holy Spirit, please provide messages of love, truth, and guidance for my Taurians. Summarize Venus people. Please break down the cards on the table for my Taurus, summarizing Venus people, Holy Spirit. Clarify the cards on the table for my Taurus, summarizing Venus people, Holy Spirit. Oh, these cards are stiff. Why are they like this? I just used them for my Libra reading. They weren't like this. See, this is what happens. It's like you get tight and it's like you want to do something, but you get stuck. See? I can't even work with those. Okay, Holy Spirit. I feel like that was a message of why we have to, you know, nurture ourselves, because we will work ourselves over time, pushing and solving and doing and shaking and baking, and it's like you start to feel stiff and stuck, and like those cards right there. I hope that's not what's happening with you, Taurus. Holy Spirit, please clarify the cards on the table for Taurus, summarizing Venus people, Holy Spirit. Please clarify the cards on the table for Taurus, summarizing Venus people. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Taurus. Why is this King of Pentacles here, Holy Spirit, for Taurus? So we have, these are in reverse. Oh, these are not in reverse. I thought I had my cards upside down. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The wheel, someone feels like they're stuck going in the same cycle over and over again. This might be a karmic cycle, but someone feels like this is not moving the way they want it to. Look, someone feels like they missed an opportunity, but they have their head in the sand, even though, and they also feel like the wheel is not moving in their favor. It's like a karmic energy, and this Two of Wands in reverse is like it, not moving, right? Because the Two of Wands upright speaks of, you know, the Ace of Wands having that new passionate desire to do something, and then the Two of Wands is actually making movement towards it, because the Three of Wands is already the blueprint and waiting for your ships to come in from the steps that you took previously, right? But in the reverse, this is like no movement happening here. At one time, there was a passionate new beginning with someone, and you were looking to the world with this one, with the idea, right? The globe in the hand is like, look what the possibilities were, and now it's like you're no longer doing that. Someone feels like this, like I said, this may be a karmic, right? But it's not moving. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like it's not, you don't see it as stable anymore, or the opportunity was missed, or this was just a dream. Why did I want to say this was just a dream? Oh boy, I don't like the way this is starting out, Taurus. Let me get the Ten of Wands. These are in the, and look, we have the Empress at the bottom. Okay. Holy Spirit. These cards are talking too. Okay. So, the Ten of Wands is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity, equal give and take. Someone is not getting anything here though, right? Someone's not getting anything. See, they're not getting it. Whatever's being handed out, food, money, the generosity, there's not, it's an imbalance here. You see, it's only two over here, one kept for himself, and three being given over here. It's this person is not receiving, and it's kind of unfair. It's unfair. The scales are not balanced here. Then we have the Four of Wands. That's that home. This is home for me. This might be indicative to a marriage. There was a marriage that happened, okay? Or this could be twin flame energy, two people mirroring one another. But then we have the Hermit reflecting on the home and the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Somebody was either blocked. Somebody wants to stand up for themselves. That's what I think this is. Someone reached their wit's end with this Ten of Wands here. Okay? Now, and I'm saying somebody because this on the top could be you or the other person, but going forward, I'm going to refer to you as the top, okay? I feel like Taurus, you're the generous one, okay? You're always giving, 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 and you may feel like there's an imbalance with the money that's being shelled out, perhaps, right? For some of you, it's like you're always paying, you're always giving, you're always this, you're always that, right? For others of you, I feel like someone saw that, you know, maybe they're telling you that they don't have enough, they don't have this, they don't have that, but you found out that they're giving to somebody else. And then for others of you, I feel like there's just an imbalance which became burdensome for you, and you don't like it. You're getting tired of that shit, okay? Now, this is affecting the home life, okay? There may be children involved, you may be married, you may be in a long-term relationship, but at one time, this was a super duper happy union. I mean, these people are celebrating here, okay? For others of you also, I feel like there may be a celebration going on, and you have overdone it as far as giving, okay, towards whatever this is, a wedding, or you're helping somebody with their wedding or something like that, okay? I just want to make sure I put that in there. But whatever the case is, you're reflecting. You've gone within to get the wisdom that you need in order to find a resolution in regards to this here, okay? You're not talking to someone, you're going within. And that is that time for a nap, right? You just sit back and watching right now. Like, okay, let me pull back. Let me sit back and see what's really going on so that you can make clear boundaries going forward, okay? And then for others of you, someone's not talking to somebody. They done blocked them on their phone, blocked them out of their life, got their heart chakra blocked and everything, and it's like mum's the word. You're not talking to this person. It's like you ended it. Somebody ended this karmic cycle here for others of you. Like, there's so many different ways that you can read this, so I'm trying to read this because I'm sure every Taurus in the world did not break up with their husband or their boyfriend, right? It's just energies, right, guys? But there's an energy of that somebody is not, at minimum, not speaking to someone because they noticed, they picked up on the imbalance in the relationship that was once balanced, or at least that you thought was balanced, and then you just kept doing and doing, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. And you're feeling like this is it's a routine that is going on and on and on. You know, there's no movement going on. You're feeling stuck. Or this is like extra slow. You don't like it. You don't like it. You don't like it. Nine of Cups is blessings, Holy Spirit. What's this about for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus people for March 2020, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Are these upside down? Yeah, these. Oh, look at the bottom. It's the Tower. So there's going to be some type of sudden change, and I feel like that's what it was. Everything was going fine until somebody opened their eyes like, And I told you, this lion looked like he ready to get somebody. It's like, whoa. Whoa. Go, I'm ready to light it up. So the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. Some of you may be dealing with an Emperor energy. This is Aries for me. It could be Sagittarius. It could be a Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy on this board. But this person is kind of stubborn, kind of, you know, bossy. He's, you know, he runs the land. So, you know, in his highest vibrational energy, he's very organized, he's structured, he runs things, and he runs it well, okay? This Emperor, though, look at his eyes, look a little shifty. Look at his eyes. They look a little shifty, okay? But anyway, at one time, this was the wish fulfillment, right? And with the Six of Cups, this is the soulmate. This is the soulmate. This is the nostalgic, beautiful memories. There were some really good times with this person. And then we have the apology card, right? And the Queen of Cups, who looks, you know, who doesn't look the happiest looking at her cup, okay? This is Cancer. The Page of Cups is Pisces. There's definitely something in his fish. In his fish. There's definitely a fish in the cup. It's not an empty cup. This is a cup of love. There's love attached to this soulmate energy here. There's love, okay? And it's on the Nine of Cups. It's blessings. This is love. And again, there may be children involved. But I feel like, someone is in their feelings about how this relationship is panning out. And I feel like there's, some apologies that may be needed to be had on maybe your side, the Queen of Cups side or the male side, right? But I feel like the feminine or the masculine energy, there's an apology that needs to be had. But there's also, this is indicating that there is love between you guys. It's soulmate energy, and there's true, there's a lot of affection and care and love in between the two of these energies, okay? Now, something happened here. Somebody is given more than the other person, I feel like. Children may be the problem that stands between these two people, too. Children may play a huge role in this in regards to them acting up. Hold on, the sirens. Children may be a concern between these two people, okay? The children may stand in the midst of these two people. That's for some of you. I'm not sure. But something, right? I feel like the Emperor, he's very bossy. He knows what he knows. Actually, he thinks he knows everything. Okay? And there may be some arguments going on. There may be some disagreements going on because someone doesn't feel like this is moving in the right direction. And they're in their feelings about this. Okay? And this masculine energy might just be standing, firm, stubbornly, not compromising, right? Not compromising. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Six of Wands. This recognition here for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus people. Tell me about the Six of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit. There's definitely love between you guys. You love this person. Oh, see? The Ten of Cups came out. And we have the Ten of Cups over here too. This is happy, happy, joy, joy. This is happy life, happy wife. Everybody's happy. The children are happy. This is the white picket fence. This is emotional fulfillment to its max. And you go from the 9 to the 10, okay? I'm not going to take all of these because there's a whole lot, but this is what I see. The burdens, which is the 10 of Wands that's right here, okay? The burdens, the Fool, the King of Pentacles, trapped. This is what I see here, but I'm putting these back so that I can get some other. If they come out again, then that's what it is. Okay, so we have the Juggler and the Hierophant, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Loss, right? So when I put all of these together, it's like this King of Pentacles started feeling very burdened with the Nine of Cups wish fulfillment connection that they wanted, right? That felt like, this is my victory, this union. And there's definitely love here, okay? But something is affecting the home. I feel like you're trying to keep both energies in the air. You're trying to balance home and work life. But it's a lot. This is trying to keep everything in the air without dropping, without trying to maintain balance here, okay? For a successful relationship. Now, with the Hierophant, I feel like this is Spirit saying, listen to your higher self. Nurture yourself, right? Get aligned with Spirit, okay? So that you can have balance. You will have balance once you do that. Taurus, this is you as well, right? The Hierophant, that's Taurus energy there. Okay, but for others of you, I also feel like this is confirming that it's a marriage. And you're trying to do things, traditionally here. You may get a mentor to help you guys with this because it's affecting your home. Okay, it's affecting your home, and this energy here may be affecting your money. Because what is this? This is the Ten of Pentacles. It speaks of home. It speaks of children. It speaks of legacy. It speaks of groundedness. This is like practicality. This is, everything that you want and desire. Long-term love, right? Connected to the Hierophant. This is marriage, children, okay? But someone is sad. because of the energies that happen that are affecting this home. 3 spilled cups, meaning that there has been some emotional turbulence, some things that happened within this relationship that makes you feel disappointment, that makes you feel sad, that makes you feel like, this is an emotional time. But what you gotta know is that there are 2 cups behind you. There's definitely love here, right? There's 2 cups behind you, but you're focused on the spilt milk, okay? I just want one more card for that, and I'm gonna use my smaller deck here, because I can't. I just want to get one card for the 5 of Cups, please, Holy Spirit. The 10 of Cups in, oh, okay, no, not the 10 of Cups in reverse. Wow. You see? It is the 10 of Cups in reverse, because look, the others are reversed too. Not all of them, just, I'm going to put this upright. The sadness is about the 10 of Cups. What you thought was going to be a wish fulfillment is actually it has some drama attached. There's something that somebody wants to say. This is like the truth coming out, right? Because this is collecting information and then finding out that information and ready to, talk about it. And it has something to do with the 3 of Swords here. So somebody found something out. Things are not what you thought it was. And I feel like somebody found out that someone was giving more to somebody else outside of the home, instead of bringing the money home and giving that equal reciprocity at home. That's what I feel. Holy Spirit, tell me about the 6 of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. There goes the Empress. That's that conversation. There's a conversation coming in to somebody here. And it's irate. It's drama. It's not keeping the cool. It's that pounce, okay? And here's Death and Justice. This is heavy energy. This is like karma. This is like, this was just. This ending was just. The Empress is sitting on her throne. She's glowing. She's been through a lot. This is a wise person who still nurtures and gives, and anything she touches flourishes, okay? And with the 6 of Swords in the traditional tarot, it speaks of leaving. It's a necessary move into the sun's rise, okay? And I feel like there was a conversation that needed to be had, especially with it being under these here. It's a footstool to this. There was a conversation that needed to be had, and it was had, okay? And it resulted in a transformation in this relationship. The transformation could be an ending, or it could be a beginning, a rebirth. Whatever it was just, and we'll find out more, because I'm going to put a card on this Justice. What is this, Holy Spirit? What is this? Okay. It is no longer moving forward. The Hermit not speaking, no longer feeling stressed out, and getting, looking at things from a different perspective. So not moving and reflecting, not worrying, but thinking instead. Thinking about their next move, thinking about the resolution, right? So this is the Strength card, Holy Spirit. What's the Strength card about? The Strength card is about listening to. This other person is going to listen to their intuition. You put yourself in where you fit in, but this is listening to your intuition and taking baby steps. Baby steps. And having the courage to do that. Having the courage to do that. One more card on the page. One more card on the page, Holy Spirit. What's this page? What's this page, Holy Spirit? What's the page for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus? This is of love. Oh. Baby steps. This is a lot. But we have the Rejection card here. It's like someone is coming forth, bringing some news, and it's like they're denying it. And the reason why I say that is because here's the 8 of Cups. This is a lot of cards. And you know what? It's the same cards that came out before. It's the Hangman with Temperance, making a head over, as above, so below. This is Spirit for me is providing balance and patience in this scenario. But here's the Chariot, and it's not moving. Someone wants to move, but they're not. Look. And this is also about balance, right? It's Cancer. It's about balance in the yin and the yang, okay? But they're not even moving. They got up in the Chariot to move forward, move towards you, move in a different direction, but they're not moving at all, okay? Here's the Ace of Truth. It's the Ace of Swords is truth, it's clarity, it's communication. Here's the overthinking, analyzing, and being stressed out, feeling trapped, and deciding to focus on something else here. Okay, but I want to get a card for this Eight of Cups. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. And I want to see about this Eight of Cups, Holy Spirit. I want to see about this Eight of Cups for Taurus. It's the Tower. It's the Tower in reverse, which is Scorpio. This is, people say this is, people say this is avoiding the Tower, but that's not what this is. That's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the Tower struck and it wasn't good. This wasn't good. This isn't good energy. It feels like, this kind of sort of feels like destruction. That's what it feels like. It feels like destruction. It feels like nobody really saw it coming, but it happened and it doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it is kind of trying to avoid the loss, but it's like you can't avoid this, because when you don't do what it is that needs to be done, then it's going to be a disaster. And that's what this feels like. This person walked away and it feels like they shot themselves in the foot here, even though they thought they were listening to, see, they were supposed to listen to their intuition, okay? And be still. This is like not saying anything. This is getting aligned with Spirit, God, Source. And this person is the keeper of secrets. It's almost like you weren't supposed to say anything or anything. You were just supposed to move in baby steps, right? But instead, they start getting in their head, thinking about the Three Cups, being very stubborn, not got up all in their head, not looking at the universe giving them another cup, a renewal, right? Like here, the love is still here. They're like, nope. And then they walk away and then they face this. That's what it feels like to me. Let me see about this Two of Cups. The partnership, Holy Spirit. What's this partnership about for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people? What's the partnership, the Two of Cups, Holy Spirit? The Two of Cups in reverse. And trapped. Feeling stuck in their head because this soulmate energy here, it's not balanced. There's an imbalance here. And I feel like they walked away and felt disastrous in their head because they didn't give it a chance, or they let it go. They let it go. There's the ending, right? This is freedom for me. It's liberation. It's closing out cycles so new cycles can begin. This is Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. Again, Leo. Some of you, I feel like, is definitely dealing with a Leo, but it could be any sign at this point. Everybody's on the board. But that's what this is talking about. It's being clarified with the closing of the cycle, this traveling, the moving forward, right? Moving forward, going elsewhere, right? This could also speak of cultural differences, okay? There may have been some cultural differences, like you guys didn't grow up in the same culture, so you have a different way of thinking of things, right? But in any case, with the Ace of Swords reversed with the World, it's like there were either lies that were told, irate communication, unclarity. This isn't good energy. This is not good. Started off good. Holy Spirit, give me the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands, please. Ten of Cups and Knight of Wands, Holy Spirit. Ten of Cups and Knight of Wands. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands. This is a confident person. Look, this Queen of Wands is looking in the other direction. Okay. One more card, Holy Spirit. It's the Tower again. And the Strength card again, over and over and over again, the Strength card, right? Spirit showing up. But the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Wands. There's some type of loss here, but it feels like this person is just moving forward. Confident with their wand in their hand. They're going to take action. What are they going to take? If they were trying to avoid this tower, it came back again. And it's like someone has to find the strength within to deal with this. This is such heavy energy. Jeez, who's dealing with this? This is like, why even, you know, what happened that this can't be salvaged? The Five of Pentacles reverse is really good if you've been going through a tough time. It's like this is tough times and hardship coming to an end here. So for some of you, I feel like someone's going to take action when it comes to home environment. They're going to get creative and sit on their throne and be confident about it. And you may be shocked at how it changes. It may change. It may change in a positive direction. This tower may be positive. I'm going to get because it can be read two different ways. Because both people are out in the cold. It's not just one. There's both people here. But this is coming out of hard times for some of you. For others of you, this is, you know, coming out of hard times alone and, you know, going with it, clarifying the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is that person that goes in and out, that fuckboy energy. And the Queen of Wands is my other woman energy. You can read it like that somebody is just going on their merry way because they know that this person is doing this kind of stuff. And it's going to be shocking to the other person that that's what they decided to do after being in this long-term relationship. So this can be read two different ways for, you know, for different people. But I feel like, Holy Spirit, let me just get the Tower and the Strength. Clarify the Tower and the Strength for me. This might have been a really long, hard road with all of these Strength cards here. But I feel like, you know, with all of the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the love here, if you guys really, you know, want it. And I feel like I said this to you guys before, Taurus. Sometimes it's just communication that has to happen without putting our head in the sand and letting things build up to a point that it's not, you know, it seems irreparable. Like, you know, I know, you know, sometimes we don't want to have conflict in our lives, but yeah, see, for some people, this is going to turn out really good. We have the Moon in reverse. This is clarity. The 8 of Cups, the same one that was here, moving on to wherever they were going. They came back around. They made a U-turn. And we have the Magician. This is knowing that you have all of the resources that you need within you, right? This is turning shit to sugar. This is turning lead to gold. This is manifesting. This 10 of Cups taking action to get their 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, I love this ending. I'm so happy for you guys, for those of you that this is resonating with, okay? I'm so happy because for whoever's up here, the end of the story was, this is your 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're balancing, trying to keep things in the air and stuff like that, but there's a marriage here, right? And there's recognition and victory here. And then it was clarified, remember? With the 10 of Pentacles is here. This wasn't the clarification, but it also included the 10 of Pentacles with the Hierophant. And someone looking at what has happened in the past. The 3 cups on the ground. What happened in the past is in the past. This is spilt milk. This happened already. The point is, there's still 2 more cups here. And when we clarified it, it's still your 10 of Cups, but you're focused on the heartbreak. Talk about it. Talk about it. Get some clarity, but don't make any moves right now. Just chill. Just sit back, chill, and your life, your connection will be rejuvenated. It's time for a nap. Tame the beast within. Don't pounce. Don't, you know, do all of that stuff. Because I feel like that's going to make something else happen. And it's going to trigger something in this other relationship, this other connection, this other person. It's going to trigger them. Because, like, we still talking about what happened back there. Look at this whole full journey we done went on. But if you don't feel like you're getting equal reciprocity, talk about it. Yes, they may be stubborn. Yes, they may be set in their own ways. But there is love here. Okay. Whew. Yes, Holy Spirit, thank you. I'm going to, don't go anywhere. I'm going to bring out the Power of Love cards for you guys. Holy Spirit, what's the Power of Love energy for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, Oh, I think that is a beautiful ending. I mean, all love, especially when we've been together for a long time with different people, we share our lives with people. It's not easy. This human experience is not easy. But this card here asked you to nurture yourself with that 6 energy, right? The 24 turning into 6. It asks you to nurture yourself and those around you, of course, but focus more on, what it is you need. Give yourself that love. If you don't feel that you're getting what you deserve, talk about it, let it go, and give yourself. We can't look for other people to fulfill certain things all the time, because they're not going to do it. They're just human. Friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Friendliness. I think that's an appropriate card to get for this spread. For those of you that it didn't resonate, please, I encourage you to look at your moon, your ascendant, and your Venus signs. Holy Spirit. One more card. Thank you. The next card is the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Now, come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. I love it when my spirit guides do that now. Okay. Let me get a love romance oracle card. Romance angel. Holy Spirit, please put romance angels on the top for this message. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for March 2020. This had me shook. That energy was heavy for a minute there. I was so happy about the ending. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. Holy Spirit, please give me romance angels for this spread for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people for March 2020. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. See, that was that digging up the past. Looking for the past, looking at the past. Holy Spirit messages for March 2020. Love message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Holy Spirit. What is the message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit? This one and this one and this one. So, soulmate. Yes. Yes, this is your soulmate. We get many of them, but this is definitely soulmate energy here on this board. The next one is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Grateful for what you have. Yes. And lastly, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yes, it is. But that can be fixed. It's a conversation. Right? Okay, Holy Spirit. A Moonology card for Taurus. Moonology card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit. Moonology card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Moonology for Taurus in March. What is the overall advice? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit. March 2020. It's a love message for my Taurians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit. What's the message? Thank you, Holy Spirit. So, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. I hate to say it, but I know Tauruses love to take charge. They love to, implement and organize and resolve, and leave that alone for now. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? It's a time for healing. Oh, yes. Conversation, heal your hearts. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Come on, Spirit. Okay. Now, one last card from Alice Wonderland Oracle. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the final message for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people? What's the final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's the final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, Holy Spirit? What is the final message? The final message. Woo! It flew all the way over there. Hold on. The final message. 2 cards flew all the way over there. Impossible things. Working through disbelief. Imaginary leaps and a fresh perspective. Yes, get a fresh perspective on both sides, right? Believe that this is going to work. Working through disbeliefs, okay? Just have an imagination where you believe, and get a fresh perspective is what Spirit is asking the both of you to do in the situation. And then the last one is all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. And I really do feel like that's what you've been trying to do. Resolve. Next. No, like, take care of yourself, Taurus, okay? This is what I have for you, Taurus. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below. I look forward to conversing with you in the comments. I appreciate all positive, or even constructive criticism in the comments. I love you guys so much, and until I see you again, please take care of yourselves. Namaste.